Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing everything we know so far about the GTA 6 map. As we all know, the GTA series sets a standard for open world games and is known for having some of the most expansive and largest open world maps in video games. And with the release of the next generation consoles, including the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, the improvements that we are going to be able to notice inside GTA 6 are going to be bigger than ever before. So today's video is everything you need to know about the world and the overall map inside GTA 6 and everything we know so far about it, and most importantly, how it compares to GTA 5. The information we're going to be discussing in this video is coming both from reputable insider sources as well as official sources from Rockstar Games and other connected companies. If you enjoy watching these videos or you find them informative, be sure to let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already for more daily videos just like this. But first off, let's go ahead and get right into the shoutout of the day, and right after that, we'll get into the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as Jason Duran. On his YouTube channel, Jason is devoted to giving informative and high quality videos for everyone who is willing to do what it takes to be a better version of themselves. The channel itself is not created for a specific topic, and he covers all aspects of life, ranging from financial tips, productivity, health, personal development, and even more. Subscribe to Jason's YouTube channel by clicking the first link in the description down below. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So when we first discussed the map of GTA 6 and the entire game itself, we need to keep in mind that GTA 6 is being natively developed for these next generation consoles. And based on what we have heard so far, at least about the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 5 is going to be about 100 times more powerful overall compared to the PlayStation 4 Pro. If you take a step back and look at GTA 5, that game was originally developed for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, and then for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, they did a slight remaster of the game, and while it does look really great, it still is technically an older game that was originally developed back for the consoles in 2013. And as we have reported on this channel multiple times in the past, we have seen Rockstar have multiple developer units of each of the next generation consoles so they can optimize and test the game on that hardware. So let's first discuss a few things that you are definitely going to notice when you first load up GTA 6. Number one is going to be that there is virtually no loading times. Now, while I don't know whether it is going to be no loading times at all or very quick ones, we have seen that Sony and Microsoft have really been talking up these SSDs that are in these next generation consoles and claim that they are so much quicker than what we have now, and those SSDs are going to allow games of all sizes to load extremely quickly. In addition to all that storage power, there is also a ton of graphics power in these next generation consoles. From what we have heard so far, the map of GTA 6 is going to be extremely larger than what we already have inside GTA 5. Instead of having one location like we do inside GTA 5, GTA 6 is going to have multiple locations, with Vice City being the main one. I like to use an analogy of an island when talking about the alleged map of GTA 6, where you can imagine Vice City being the big island in the center, but also there might be smaller islands around the side with different locations that you can explore. Now, Rockstar did a very slight test of this inside Red Dead Redemption 2. If you play through the story mode of the game, you will know that you visited a tropical island at one point, as well as several other locations, including a snowy region at the beginning of the game. So in GTA 6, Rockstar is allegedly looking to make all of these different locations available for you to visit anytime while playing the game in free mode. Now, while you're playing the game in free mode, there are going to be a multitude of major improvements around the map. The main one is going to be building interiors. Now, I remember putting out a report on this channel around late last year about a leaked letter that was posted on Twitter that showed that Rockstar was hiring scout agents and sending them out to Florida to record building interiors so they can take that back to Rockstar HQ and make the game as realistic as possible. One of the main reasons why GTA 5 doesn't have more building interiors that you can enter is simply because the consoles are limited in power. And with these next generation consoles being again 100 times quicker and more powerful, that is going to allow Rockstar to make a lot of buildings more open. And while I don't think that every building is going to be able to be opened, and I hope that a large majority, at least 50%, are going to be able to be opened with their own unique interior. To add on to that, Rockstar is also going to be implementing their advanced NPC system. Now, this was originally a promise for GTA 5, but they ended up not actually putting it inside the game because it would have taken too much time, but inside Red Dead Redemption 2, they actually did finally add it. The whole idea behind the advanced NPC system is that every NPC inside the game has its own life. So theoretically, if you were to follow around an NPC for an in-game day, you will see them wake up, go outside, go to work, do errands, maybe go out to lunch, etc., and then head back home at the end of the day. There's a whole selection of videos on YouTube surrounding Red Dead Redemption 2, and if you follow NPCs around, how they will react and everything they do, and to be quite fair, it is super cool to see how Rockstar implemented this, and I do believe that is a very small element that makes the game even more realistic. On top of that, you have all of the graphic improvements ranging from draw distance, higher quality textures, and many more, and those are going to make the game ultra realistic and even more than what we already know and love with GTA 5. Now, we touched a little bit on this topic before on this channel, and that is the alleged rumor that the map of GTA 6 is going to be developed in an online first manner. Now, I don't think anyone was surprised when we learned earlier this year that Rockstar was going to be heavily focusing on GTA 6 Online instead of single player, and one of the ways they're going to be focusing on online more is the way they are developing the map of the game. According to rumors we have heard so far, the map of GTA 6 is going to have a lot of areas where players can interact with each other and play GTA Online together. There's also going to be a good amount of open area for Rockstar to improve and add future DLC content to those open areas. A good example of this is how Rockstar had the casino inside GTA 5, and they ended up having to scrap the entire building and redo it because it was dated and they did not release a DLC for at least a couple years after it was first put in the game. And with Rockstar having a super strict timeline for GTA 6 DLC with alleged time releases being every single month after it releases, it does seem like Rockstar is taking GTA 6 Online DLC very seriously, and the map is going to be able to suffice all of that content. So think about really awesome open areas such as Fort Zancudo, the airport, and many other areas, but also multiplied across the map, and that is going to be more of the things that you're going to be able to see inside GTA 6. And going back to what I mentioned a bit earlier about GTA 6 allegedly having multiple different locations, I believe this is going to make GTA 6 Online immensely more fun, and I also strongly believe that this gives Rockstar a lot more creativity power as well as inspiration for future DLC for the game. So the bottom line here is that what we're expecting so far is that GTA 6 will have a main location of Vice City known as Miami, Florida in real life, but also at the same time feature smaller locations that you can visit throughout free roam. The world itself is going to be much more detailed, and the overall graphics quality is going to be immensely improved, ranging from details, draw distances, and even more. Even smaller things like car physics, running, and all that good stuff is going to be immensely improved with this next generation hardware. More buildings around the map are going to have their own unique interiors that you can enter anytime without any loading screens. And finally, the map itself is going to be designed for GTA 6 Online first, which is going to feature more open world than ever before, as well as collaborative areas where players can meet up as well as play together inside a fun open world area. There's also a lot of other things that have been rumored about the map, including an advanced weather system that really makes the weather much more realistic, ranging from wind as well as the ability to have puddles inside the road where the road doesn't have any drainage, and when you drive over those puddles with a car, they actually can affect your traction as well as give off a little bit of a splash. Now, I do want to mention that PlayStation is hosting their own event where they're going to be showcasing some of the best PlayStation 5 release games. Now, that event unfortunately did get postponed. It was supposed to be last week, I believe. They are expected to launch a new date sometime next week, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is while we don't have any confirmation on this just yet, we have seen Rockstar and Sony work very closely together, especially recently with Red Dead Redemption 2, so maybe, just maybe, we could see a little glimpse inside the world of GTA 6 during that event. And to be quite fair, even if they don't show GTA 6 during that event, which is still very highly unlikely, it is still going to be truly an amazing event because they are literally going to be showing the future of all video games. So overall, I believe the map of GTA 6 is going to include everything we know and love from GTA 5, but also bigger and better. Now, yesterday, Strauss Zelnick, which is the CEO of Rockstar Games, made a very interesting comment, and he said, even when GTA 6 releases, that does not mean the end of GTA 5 or GTA 5 Online. There's a lot of different ways to interpret that statement, so let me know what your opinions about that are in those comments down below. And also, let me know in those comments down below, what is your personal wish list for things that Rockstar can add inside the map of GTA 6 that will make the game even funner to play. Any and all thoughts you have about this and more, let me know in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. Either way, if you enjoy watching these videos or you find them informative, be sure to let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe down below with its notifications on so you guys are always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.